It's only Tuesday night in Lexington, but tonight a midweek matchup that has a weekend feel as the 16th ranked Cardinal of Stanford comes to Lexington to take on the Wildcats. Hi everybody, I'm Dave Baker alongside Carol Bruggeman, who is the CEO of the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association. Carol at 6:03. Turn off the hands. And the flip over to first. Catching for Langdon. As that ball's hit back up the middle for a base hit by Emily Jones. First pitch hitting.
Cancers, all three left-handed, as you just mentioned, Buzz. They're in the back of the box.
Yes,
you might think, why are they all in the back of the box? Well, Langdon's a rise ball pitcher. They're letting that ball travel deep, as you see Mailer with another base hit, just flaring it into left field. But that
2-2 pitch is lifted to right, and it's over the head of Plott. She got a glove on it, but couldn't haul it in. Jones hustling from second. She scores. Mailer slides into third. Cardinal, rather, a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Plotz just didn't get a good read on this ball. Now, it was rocketed, but look at this angle. She does not take a deep angle. Would have liked to have seen her open her hips, drop step more.
And that ball is hit back up the middle. Mailer scores. Play at the plate. Not in time. Throw back down to second. The rally continues. That ball shot to left, and that'll get through for a base hit. Blum comes up with it, throws to the middle of the diamond to keep the runners from advancing, but the Stanford rally goes on as Joey Economides takes ball one. Goes back up the middle. They got a chance to turn, and the ball pops out. It was
hands of the umpire. She's being very aggressive.
Right back up the middle. And a step on the bag. Boy, it didn't look like she got a lot of the bag, but the inning is over. 4 runs.
Sometimes, you know, just mentally you can relax a little bit, and this is where it's so important for Chung to dial it back in, really challenge this Kentucky team. And you know, instead it's a leadoff walk for Kentucky. And if you're Kentucky, that's exactly what.
Lifted to short. Mailer out on the grass, hauls it in for out number 1.
I mean, she's been full count to every single batter so far today. I know it's just the third batter, but that's a lot of pitches already thrown.
That's a shot to short. And how about that play by Mailer? She got it off the dirt and then threw from her knees. Ulefin, the DP today. And that's the first strikeout recorded by Kentucky pitching.
Off position.
Now Hendigas with a 3-2. Boy, she really backed that one down. The gun said 53. I can't imagine the amount of spin that had on.
Especially when you have 2 strikes.
Jones lays it down. Boy, and that ball was thrown in the dirt by Hendigas. And I'm not sure whether Jones tripped over Borzilleri at first or over the bag. Mailer followed it up in the first. Jones going. They didn't get her. Boy, you could see that.
To your point, the dugout calling that. Like to see her pick that ball up sooner to go to second or fire it over to first base.
Jones goes again as the ball's in the dirt. We'll see how that scored. That was down on the person. With the speed she got, Jones is only 4 or 5 on the base path. And they get the called strike, and they get out. Cardinals strand a couple. Because of this closeness of travel, Brug, maybe the NFCA could come up with. Wow. Pretty efficient so far.
Well, and when you're fouler inning, and it has completely fooled Kentucky, as we didn't see it at all in the first inning.
Back to Chung. And the inning is over.
Just on a roll right now, but they go to Blacksburg this weekend to play number 3 Virginia Tech. Everybody's got that series circled if you're following ACC softball.
Borzelleri couldn't haul it in. And I'm not sure what that call is there. Pitches from Hendigas with Barry over at first. Ball's lifted to right. Plotz is there this time.
It's to do with the batter. But it was just an interesting call and an odd time. I think that's why Rachel Lawson was going out to make sure she understood what was happening as well. Inning in a row, they've had a runner at scoring position, and that just, does a lot to the defensive mentality. You have to work.
Nice play there by Clark as she ends the inning. Stanford leaves a couple. Flare, and it's hauled in by Barry, the third baseman, for out. Back up the middle. Got a chance. Wow. That's the kind of night it's been for Kentucky and for Stanford.
Power, she can lay down a bunt, beat it out, steal bases, and then, we've seen the explosiveness she has off the bat with her home runs that get hit far over the scoreboard. And she just very impressive.
Got her swinging. So despite the walk, Chung gets out of the inning. Still this weekend. That off-speed pitch down at 53.
Extra base hits, and that's what's led to her high batting average is she's a tough out. She can get on base in a lot of ways.
And you saw right there that Clark wasn't wasting any time getting rid of that ball and getting it to first for out number 2. And with 2 down, here's River Mailer. Short left field. Wow. And Blom, oh, they said she didn't catch it. That looked to me like there was glove underneath, but
upon further review, the call has been upheld, no catch.
And there you go, just like that. That inning is over. When we come right back, we'll talk with Kentucky head coach Rachel Lawson.
Won that game, so we know the offense is capable of doing that.
Sure. Maddie Clark goes after the first pitch. And Jones comes in. That would miss just upstairs. Borzelleri. And it's back-to-back walks. There's a base hit. Reisner got it into center. They're going to wave Mock. That's why they brought the pinch runner in. And the Wildcats are on the board.
Well, more importantly for Kentucky, they get their first hit of the game, and Chung does not want to fall behind, brings this pitch a little bit over the plate, elevated. It's a curve ball that Reisner takes the other way, stays strong with her barrel.
Zoe Prishtyko, the freshman, comes in and gets Hallie Mitchell, the pinch hitter, to pop it up to second on the first pitch. And that's a big out for Stanford in this. And got her swinging. So Prishtyko comes in to do what she needed to do. 1 run, 1 hit, no.
And already down 4-0, and she has given up just 1 hit over the next 3 2/3 innings. Just very impressive, and she's been doing it really with a good mix of speeds. That off-speed pitch has been very impactful for her.
That time, though, she doesn't get the call on the.
We have 26 steals on the season. That's a decent amount of steals, but against a pitcher like Hendiges, if you guess right on that off-speed pitch, you've got an opportunity to go base to base. Look
at that piece of hitting. Play at third, throw not in time, but man, what a piece of hitting by Chan, going from first to third.
Well, that makes a complete offense. Going with the pitch, this pitch travels deep into the zone, drives her barrel the opposite way, and Barry can see the ball in front of her, see her taking a look at the ball. She is her own base coach, and that is that funny speed, I call it, just an off speed.
And that one is popped straight up. Blum is underneath it. Runner tags at third. And excellent execution by Allie Blum. Hamilton went out to get it.
Pitch is off.
Got her bat on that one. They try to come home. Boy, it's easy to sit up here and see it, Brugg, but I just didn't think that there was a chance on that from Hayes goes, and there's no throw through.
So aggressive, this Stanford offense. Kentucky currently last in the SEC in fielding percentage errors.
That's a base hit. Chan had to hold up to see whether or not the ball was going to be caught. She scores easily. Hayes goes chugging in to third, and Carmouche all the .24 strikeouts to 27 walks, and that is hit a mile high. Settling underneath it is reasonable.
So many ways for her to get on base with the short game and the long ball. It makes her so impactful.
That ball is shot down to third, and that's going to be another run. And that is going to be an error.
Coming at you, and when you give them extra outs in an inning, that is very difficult to beat a team that can score like Stanford.
That ball's hit a long way to left center. It carried all the way back to the wall before being hauled in by Sullivan. And the inning is over, but not before the Cardinals get 2 more runs.
You know, sometimes a pitcher wants to go over and work on a few things. They just don't feel good about their outing. And
boy, and again, from the kind of night it is department, I mean, great play by Mailer, Economides. Got her swinging. Second strikeout. June pops it up. Third baseman plays it perfectly and buried, and the inning is over. We've played a lot of second this year. Boy, look at that play by Reisner. Really nice. Barry's singled with a couple of RBIs and scored 2 runs. And she is on base for the 4th time tonight.
To the box, you can see right there toes on the inner half of the batter's box.
That's a beautiful bunt. Boy, and that was a really good play. I thought that Clark may have
get into that leadership role a little bit more with bump out.
Full count pitch, and Economides is on. And now Fall is in a situation where the base. The ball is ripped to center. Nicely played out there by Sullivan, but Barry tags and scores from third, and the lead grows to 8-1.
Stanford, you're looking for something up with a run at third, less than 2 outs. You're looking for something up in the zone. You can drive. Koch is patient, gets a pitch elevated, and a nice play, a drop.
Cameron Carmouche singled in her only appearance last time up. And there's a shot, and that's a play. And that's a big-time play by Reisner. That ball hauled in. Little flare.
Just a
went upstairs and got her.
Well, this since Prestaico has just really impressed with her command.
Boy, came back and got her. That ball is drilled and gone. Taryn Kern leads off the 7th inning as she goes deep and makes it a 9-1 game.
And just can't say enough about what she's done everywhere she's been as a head coach, as Emily Jones gets hit by the pitch and will trot down to first base. But you think about her staff, Jessica Murr, tough place to play, just draw great crowds, and took 2 of 3 from Tennessee over the weekend.
That ball taken care of by Blum. How about that? It's like you've done this before.
Well, it wasn't an off-speed pitch, but it certainly was to the outer part of the plate. And
got her upstairs. Inning is over, but not before.
Yes, this is a team that's in the top 15 in the country in home runs, runs scored, batting average. They've been doing it game after game.
Reisner, the shortstop, goes after the first pitch and grounds out. And that ball is popped up again to Mailer.
Excuse me, runners every inning.
And it started with a 4 spot in the first, as that one is lifted to right, and this one is over. So for Stanford, it's 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Kentucky 1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 errors. Big night for the Cardinals.
Just a dominant performance from Stanford all the way around in the circle on defense, and their offense continues to shine.
Okay, so that's the final from here in Lexington. Our thanks to our entire ESPN Plus crew. And boy, it was a big night for Stanford as they win for the 12th straight time. For Carol Bruggeman, I'm Dave Baker and our entire crew saying so long from Lexington, everybody.